Hi, my name is James and today I'll tell you everything you need to know about Pianoforall before actually buying the product. In this Pianoforall review we'll go over what's included in the program, how the teaching style is and whether or not it'll be a good program for you to learn how to play the piano. Alert, link to the official website down below in the description of this video. Quick review. The Pianoforall program was created by Robin Hall as an ebook piano course. But the really interesting thing about this particular lesson package is how they approach the traditional world of written lessons. Should you buy? Maybe. We do recommend getting this program for some people. It's not just a regular ebook you read and follow along with. It's embedded with media that you watch and listen to that complement all the lessons. What's more is that the teaching style is something we're quite fond of. At Deviant Noise, though, we've always recommended HearAndPlay's piano tutorials because their approach to teaching is based on the musical number system, so you can play piano by ear, rather than simply being able to read sheet music. And it's similar with Pianoforall, and we love that. The only problem is that there's a heavy emphasis on old-sounding blues, jazz and rock styles of playing, not the type of rock you're thinking, not so much classical stuff. These are the styles you'll mostly pull from whether you're producing/playing pop, R&B, hip-hop, rock, etc., but not with the types of patterns you learn in this program. In contrast, HearAndPlay's piano course, our preferred course, is mostly focused only on gospel and jazz styles, but you're able to pull from it for modern music. That's perfect for us since we're really focused on music production and songwriting. Focusing on popular styles makes the most sense. But don't get it twisted, we love classical music around here too. If you want to learn the piano in a traditional way, by the way, Pianoforall isn't the best program for that. Instead, we'd recommend taking a look at something like Floki or Rocket Piano. Pros: multiple forms of media, written ebook with embedded media, video/audio. You get right to playing without having to focus on boring theory first. Learn well-known songs right off the bat. Focuses on the play-by-ear style of learning to play, the most fun way to learn and play. Clear and easy to understand flow, perfect for complete beginners. One-time payment plus 60-day money-back guarantee. Cons: not enough material on learning to sight-read traditional sheet music. The patterns you learn are kind of lame and corny sounding, very oldie-timey. Won't turn you into a traditional piano virtuoso, but it's a great starting point for more advanced classical piano. No community forum or additional content added to members area. By Pianoforall if you want to be able to play piano after a few short lessons. You want to learn how to improvise and play by ear quickly. You're a complete beginner that wants a structured approach to playing piano easily. You're a novice player that can get around the keys, but need more traditional training to improvise/produce on the piano. You don't want to waste hundreds of dollars on a hit-or-miss private piano tutor. What's included in the program? When you get Pianoforall, you get instant access to 9 ebooks of main course content, bonus mindfulness ebook, 200 embedded video lessons, 500 audio exercises. Each ebook covers a particular lesson or style. Here's a quick overview of all of them. Book 1, Party Time, Rhythm Style Piano. This book is the foundational book of the course. In it, you'll get up to speed on everything you need to know to start, notes, chords, and different rhythms you can play on piano. You'll learn 10 rhythms and 11 basic chords in this book. But it's also sort of foundational, and you'll likely reference it as you continue through the rest of the ebooks. Book 2, Blues and Rock and Roll. In this book you'll learn 5 different blues-style rhythms you can play with the chords you've already learned. You'll also learn the 12-bar blues in this book. It's a shorter one, but it's still super useful information. Book 3, Chord Magic. In this lesson, you'll be introduced to all the major chords on every single key on the keyboard, including their inversions. To make things easier, it's got a memory trick you can use to help learn all the chords. You'll also be introduced to practicing using the circle of fifths. Book 4, Advanced Chords. This is a continuation of the last book, bringing you even more chord types you can use. There are also a ton of practice piano chord progressions that you'll learn. Book 5, Ballad Style. Ever wanted to play that soaring love ballad that tears people up? Well, this is the book where you'll learn that. You'll learn how to improvise your own ballads using both hands. This is a great lesson in itself. It's also the first time you're introduced to developing melody in your playing. Very important stuff. Book 6, All That Jazz and Blues. This book is all about getting that authentic jazz and blues feeling in your piano playing. It's one of the larger books in the program, but you leave with a ton of knowledge about playing these important styles. Book 7, Advanced Blues and Fake Stride. This book follows up on the last, giving you an idea of some blues devices like slides and turnarounds that you can implement into your playing. It also builds your ability to play rhythms using more advanced chords. You'll also learn about stride piano. Book 8, Taming the Classics. Right here is where you'll learn all about reading sheet music. It's saying something that this is pushed all the way to the end of the course. Most piano teachers start with this boring theory. But it's important, nonetheless, and you'll learn how to play classical music pieces in this book. Book 9, Speed Learning. And the very last book of the core learning program builds on the traditional sight reading lesson by introducing you to scales and arpeggios. These are more theory-focused, but in a way that you can implement in your regular practice so you aren't bored, but actively improving your skill. Bonus, the practice of mindfulness. This isn't really a piano lesson, but more a lesson on creativity and practice. It's an important book that you shouldn't skip. Pianoforall Review Conclusion. Pianoforall isn't anything like a traditional piano lesson. Yes, it's ebook based, but it's got tons of video and audio examples that accompany the written material. But it's also not a traditional approach to teaching, which I love. I hated traditional piano lessons for that exact reason. It was boring and I wanted to get right to playing. Pianoforall does things the right way, in my opinion. It's effective and more engaging for students. At Deviant Noise, we really prefer self-study courses to private tutors, especially when you're first starting out on an instrument. We've reviewed many piano lessons, and can say Pianoforall is a great program. It might even overtake my favorite lesson, HearAndPlay's Secrets to Playing Piano by Ear. I don't know how often the material is updated, probably not often, if at all, but that's since the information is always relevant, and will be for the foreseeable future. Our favorite piano tutorial used to be HearAndPlay's beginner series, and sort of still is, but this program is fast taking that #1 spot for us. But, overall, it will help you become a seasoned pianist regardless of your skill level. If you want to learn how to play the piano right away, without wasting any time, consider this program. Thanks, we hope you found it helpful in making a decision. Link to the official website down below in the description of this video.